As you can see, we've upgraded our PA system. That's right. And I know what you're thinking, but nope, it's not a fake. I think it's time Petey needs a new set of batteries.
Hey there, buddy. What's that smell? Hey there, buddy. What's that smell? It's Peteys, Pedz, Peteys, Pedz.
Rock and roll!
Welcome back, YouTube. Episode 2 of Vick Audio Midnight Sun. High gain, modern, silicon fuzz pet. When I first heard about Vick Audio, it was going back to like 2010, was it? Anyway, Reverb.com had selected Vick Audio as their pedal builder company of the year, which got me excited. I had never heard of Vick Audio. So I went ahead and threw together a little email with links to some demo video work I had done for people like Devi Ever. Shockingly enough, I was really surprised when Mike Vickery got back a hold of me with thumbs up saying, "Yes, I want you to make my pedal demos." So I went ahead and made demos for Vick Audio for something over around a year or so. Did about a dozen of those demo videos. Other notable users who made Vick Audio pedal demos include Jack Fawcett, bluesman extraordinaire, champion of the Guitar Center Midwest blues playing finalist. He took the cake, and he has a wonderful channel where he so adeptly makes his music and plays his guitar. Snowbletone, the blonde-headed boy whose parents bought the music store. Snowball makes wonderful Vick Audio pedal demos as well. And we have a guy by the name of Bjorn from Gilmorish.com, Pink Floyd aficionado, has that in common with Mike Vickery because Mike's a Pink Floyd fan, and that's reflected in his pedals. He does some custom Pink Floyd stuff, and he has these Big Muff Pi pedals with mid-scoop switches on them. So you can go from a mid-scoop that everyone complains about to flat mid-range response to a boosted mid-range response. Take that, Dinosaur Jr. I'm looking at you, Corgan. Today we're talking... I've got the... You can see by the graphic, Midnight Sun is a phenomenon known to the Scandinavian, the Norsemen up north in Sweden. At the end of the year, we have something known as the 24-hour sunshine. The never-ending sunlight drives people completely insane. Midnight Sun, that's why you're going to see Vikings and hear a little bit of that type of Norse stuff going on in the pedal demo that I did. Now, for me, there's been comments about me. I'm high and I'm on psychedelic drugs. I can assure you, I am stone cold sober. I like to use effects when I edit video. It has nothing to do with consumption of any sort of. I hate to disappoint you, but I haven't smoked pot, and if I did smoke pot, I'd probably have a heart attack with that dang big Crickety Chronic stuff that you guys are on now. That stuff that's $120 for a little thing, a gram of it or whatever it is. No, I'm not high. I have dry mouth, but that's because I have a bowl of all these chocolate cereal and then nothing until about 4 in the morning. Now, getting back to the Midnight Sun, for me, anytime I would get a new circuit or playing the guitar through a new pedal, it would inspire me to play differently, leading me to write a new piece of music. So this is how I approach guitar pedal demos in a traditional classic form. I write a song and then I record it, trying to utilize the pedal on as many tracks as I could. So with the Vick Audio demos, I used an interface with a speaker simulator, which was kind of like a Fender. You could think of a bassman. If you recorded, if you might put a microphone in front of an old Fender bass amp and then played your guitar through that, what that would sound like is just maybe a little bit bassy, maybe not, but just a regular, dry, clean not distorted at all. That's the sound that I had set up on my deal with the pedal going into it. So there's nothing else. It's just a speaker simulator and a amp simulator, which is actually a bass amp. And I would record these pieces of music that feature these fuzz pedals, distortion boxes from Vick Audio, and then slap together some video, which was kind of secondary. That was just something designed to keep the attention of the user from red Xing out of it while they listen to what the circuit is capable of. So taking a look at the features, Vick Audio, when you buy from Vick, you always know you're getting quality because it's handmade, made in the United States. I believe he's out of Arizona. You get a 3PDT true bypass, new trick jacks, those are the good ones. You get a 2.1 millimeter Boss style power jack. There's no internal battery clip. And the reason for that, trust me, if you take a look here with the potentiometers, the jacks being here and then the switch, there's no room on the inside of this puppy for a big old 9-volt battery to live inside of there, as you can see. This side is enclosure, so can we count that as a con? No, that's factory industry standard. One thing I will say, the circuit doesn't clean up, meaning when you turn your volume knob on your guitar down, a lot of times some of the other germanium fuzzes, like a fuzz face or certain overdrives, all of a sudden it will be clean, like a clean guitar sound. This doesn't clean up. But that's not really a con or a strike against it because of its classification, the type of circuit that it is, a high gain distortion. No high gain distortion that I know of really cleans up very well. The lower gain stuff does. And that's like a fuzz face, because a fuzz face really isn't that much gain. You get a boutique experience, powder coated chassis, good parts, good circuit, sounds fantastic, but it's not really that expensive. And that's why people really love Vick Audio. If you go online and read about this, people love this company. And it's for good reason. It's because it's really good stuff. He doesn't charge a real lot for it. And the circuits are awesome. This is one of his more unique offerings. A lot of times the stuff that he sells is clones of other more well-known circuits. This is more of an original of his, and it's an outstanding pedal. It works very well in a muff killer. If you're thinking of trying something different than a big muff, this would be something I would really recommend. It's just a high gain fuzz, and it stacks unusually well. And don't forget, you've got that fuzz control, so you can always bring it back down. But yeah, this is an awesome silicone fuzz pedal. It's different than any of the other fuzzes I played through, and I would highly recommend it. So with all of that being said, thank you for joining me for Peteys Pedz episode 2. I want to make sure you guys understand it's going to be different every time. Every pedal's going to be different. Like we saw with the episode on the blue box, there was a real lot of information that I put out because there was a lot of information relating to the blue box. Some of these circuits, there isn't as much information on it. It's a simpler circuit. Quite honestly, the blue box is really kind of a complicated effect. So that's going to be reflected in the videos, and I want to keep this kind of fun. I want to try to keep it fun. So there's going to be stuff in there, goofy stuff in there, and stuff that's not so relevant. I ask that you try to give me a break as we go. Don't be so critical, and keep an open mind as it's going to be different. That being said, enjoy the demo, and I'll see you soon. Well, how do you like that, YouTube? Back.
Hey there, buddy. What's that sound? Hey there, buddy. What's that smell?
It's Peteys, Pedz.